Back to the off cycle where we're continuing on here with our vintage Runabout restoration and repair. It's been raining so much here in Jacksonville. It's just every day is a downpour, so I'm really not able to do any glass work. I've been laying up and laminating the 3 layers of the wood transom in the garage. That's pretty much ready to go. It's ready to be installed, but there's just so much rain lately. I'm not confident in laying glass and getting it rained on and all that, so I'm waiting on that. So today I've gone ahead and pulled the top cap off, and since I can access the backside, I'm going ahead and cutting out the backside of the dash. Gonna replace all that. There was so much cut out of it. There was just no support there, as well as the underside of the deck right here. That's all gonna get cut out, and I'm gonna redo that. As of right now, I'm just taking off the last few things that were mounted to the top deck, and I'm going through and marking all the holes with red that I want to go ahead and fill, and circling the black ones that I'm going to keep. Most of it, 90% of it's red. There's a lot of holes in this boat. There's also a lot of holes in this boat that were patched from the top side with like marine text or something like that I can kind of see. So I'm marking those, and I'm going to grind off the back and just lay some glass over the back of it just for support. But I'm not sure if I'm going to grind them down on the top and glass them properly from both sides and smooth it all out, or if I'm just going to leave it the way the marine text is. So this is the underside of the top deck here. So that, like right here, I've got this marked in red. This is the old port where the anchor line was going down, where I had that bow mounted anchor. I decided I'm not going to put that on there. I want to keep this boat nice and clean looking. I'll probably just throw, if I need to anchor, I'm just going to throw one of those probably claw anchors, or I have a couple small anchors in one of the boxes under one of the jump seats. So I'm just going to keep an anchor stowed. I'm not going to keep it up in the bow or anything like that to have it this easily deployable, because I don't plan on really anchoring with this boat that much. But these holes here, these are filled with this is either marine text or gel coat. I can't really tell. It's pretty firm. Some of them I can't really, like this one you can see there was a patch there. These guys I'm keeping. These are for the anchor line and the bow line guides. These right here, I need to circle those. And this is for the nav light here, the bow nav light. That'll be circled in black. But I've been going through and doing everything in red so far. But I just have a ton of stuff, a ton of holes to fill. There was so many holes drilled in this boat for all kinds of little accessories and antennas and wires going through, and it was quite excessive. See, there's another one right there. I need to get that one with red too. That one's got to get filled. But yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and fill the windshield holes. Maybe not the front ones, but probably this back one here, because it's got other stuff right next to it. So I want to just make it stronger. I don't want it filled. I want to properly glass that. And then I'm probably gonna get rid of all these PVC guides. This was all for the rigging, because what I'm going to do is I would like to put some LED lights in here underneath this, so I can click them on at night and the evenings and illuminate the inside of the boat. I think that would look nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But in order to do that and lay a piece of wood in here, laminate a piece of wood, I'm gonna have to get rid of these, and then I'd be able to screw to that wood or laminate some more of these when I do that piece of wood. You know, I am trying to not really put wood back in this boat, but up underneath the gunnel here, it's not going to be exposed to water or moisture or rain. It's going to be pretty well high and dry, so I'm not really too worried about doing that. Just give me something to screw into. The rear navigation light, that's going to get all filled, because I'm going to use a different style for that. And then we'll be cleaning up the bottom edge and the back edge of the top deck for the transom fitting and all that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these holes or not. These I do need to keep, because this is the steering cable, and some of the electrical lines were coming through here. But I think originally this boat probably had both of these cut out on both sides, because it probably had a pulley system. So I have a steering cable now that just comes from the starboard side, and this is the port side. So I'm probably going to go ahead and patch this up too. I don't really need this anymore. Last thing I need to take out is the rear cleats and the rod holders, and I think that's about the only hardware I have left.
if you want to fly, if you want